Yeah, buddy. Here we go live.
Live. We are. Dan, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear Dan for shit.
I can't hear Dan at all.
How about that?
Oh,
There you go. There we go. There we go.
Had to turn on the mic, huh?
Yeah, I was trying to talk so you could eat.
Oh,
I failed
Oh,
miserably.
evidently, yeah, because you
thanks
just.
for getting that done.
Yeah. One little button. One fucking button right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he couldn't even get it right. I needed one thing. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I had one job.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. Oh, well. So what's going on?
Oh, nothing. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, already.
Oh,
Colder than a well digger's ass.
Is it? I got the windows open over here.
I don't know.
yeah, it
It's
sucks, right?
like 30 some degrees and cloudy.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, who needs that? Can we just get to some sun in 70s, please?
Yeah. Can I have my spring now?
Gee, why is it taking so long?
We
Not
had
even-
our winter. Winter had its time. It's time for a little. I want a little spring now.
Come on, you guys. We're all old enough to remember the ice storm of 76
Yeah.
in April.
Yeah.
So, come on.
I've seen snow on Easter. I've seen snow on my birthday in April.
Exactly. It's Illinois.
But it doesn't mean I can't bitch about it.
Yes, you can bitch about all you want. But
All right, then.
We saw snow in 2019.
really?
We saw snow on April 28th.
Yes, we
Holy
did.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I like snow, but only in a very narrow window.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like from Christmas to New Year's. And that's it.
Yeah.
I want my spring, damn it. I want to start on my garden.
It's coming next. You better get sealed up next week. Come in the 60s.
Yeah. But then it's going to go right to like 95 and humid.
So you're
Yeah.
you're giving him advice on when to till. Is that are you giving him tilling advice?
Yes, he needs to be tilling right now. Oh, I don't know what kind of preparation he already has. He may just need to do a churning up of the winter. If you're going to start from the beginning, you better start now.
Oh no, it's previously gardened.
Okay, so you're just basically churning it up and reincorporating soil.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
So you
rake,
garden the same area every year.
yeah, but I rake dead grass and dead leaves onto it before I till.
Exactly, yeah, for compost.
Right.
Make it very good. Makes it for a very, very good.
By the way,
fertilizer.
I don't care. I can't think of anything more uninteresting than
Well.
garden chat.
We're just trying to help you out because you're eating.
No, well, thank you. I do appreciate it, so I can eat.
You don't like garden tomatoes
No,
or fresh
well,
garden?
Yeah, garden tomatoes are good. Yeah,
We're gonna put some tomatoes and some asparagus and
but I can't think of anything more boring than. I just can't think of anything more boring than garden discussion. You know.
Well, it's garden time with Susan. We're runner up to us in the podcast this week,
Mhm.
so
just trying
evidently
to, throw,
somebody likes it.
trying to throw her a little love since she fell out of the running.
And some people on the show do have a degree in turf management and landscape design.
So this is garden time with Steven.
There we go.
I bet she doesn't have someone on her show with a degree
Uh-huh.
in turf management.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and when you get so good at soiling yourself, you got to get good at the soil has to come from somewhere.
Yes.
Not
One must soil properly.
It all comes from the soil.
And Steve knows because he's an expert at soiling. Soiling, unfortunately,
It's
it's his
true.
underwear.
That's true. That's true.
It's his underwear that he soils, but he's still a pro at it. Oh, well.
Ray doesn't like gardening. He just doesn't dig it.
Mhm. But we are here. And I'm eating, so
Yeah, so that's fine. We'll keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Keep eating. We keep eating about gardening. What are you gonna plant this year, Dan? Everything?
Cantaloupe, asparagus,
Are you guys
tomatoes.
going to plant a cantaloupe?
Yeah.
I'll take one of those when you pull them.
Yeah, they should do pretty well. They usually do.
How
Last year,
long does a cantaloupe take to grow?
I don't know. The plant itself just takes a few weeks, but the melons take. Once the actual melon starts, it takes about 6 weeks?
Yeah, probably that.
6
I
weeks
would
from
think
bulb
that,
to edible melon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
How many can you get out of your plants?
A good plant, if you manage it right, can do 4 to 6.
Yeah. Big depends on the size.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Damn. I will take one then.
All right.
I
Probably do
would
some,
imagine cantaloupe would be good. Yeah.
and they're better when they're homegrown because they don't have all the shit in them.
I thought they grew those in I thought those were grown in South America or some for some
No.
reason.
California, I think they grow them.
Warm weather, yeah.
Yeah, we grew them here last year. We grew pumpkins. Not pumpkins. We grew pumpkins.
Oh, pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
I like the pumpkin blossoms.
Yeah. Should have seen the ones we had a couple years ago. We had pumpkin blossoms this big around.
No.
Yeah.
No shit. Damn.
Emerson Biggins.
Yeah.
You realize the English pronunciation of that is pumpkin.
The pumpkin.
Not for these some bitches.
Pumpkin. I'm looking for some pumpkin blossoms.
Not for these some bitches.
Hillbillies.
They came in a bag labeled big old pumpkin seeds.
The hillbillies get rid of the M and somehow replace it with an N.
And the blossoms, I shit you not, were this big around.
That's
I have no
big
idea.
blossoms.
I don't know what's a blossom.
The flower.
Yeah, the flower. And you can eat it.
Really?
You can
Oh
eat
yeah, I love them. I love fried
You could
pumpkin
eat the
blossoms.
flower that you could eat the flower that a pumpkin is grown on.
Yes,
Some people deep fry it.
I do. I do every year. Oh, they're fucking good.
I have never eaten white trash pumpkin food.
Well, this spring we'll have to get you some because people have them $1 dime a dozen. Damn, they're dime a dozen.
Because what usually happens is if you have one good pumpkin on your vine, you'll pick all the other blossoms off of that vine to make that one pumpkin grow bigger, and then you just eat those blossoms.
Yep. Mm-mm.
I'll tell you, I would have.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but good Lord, that was loud. Stop that. I would have asparagus. I would grow asparagus and cantaloupe for sure.
Yeah, we have asparagus
I
growing.
mean, I would never grow a garden. I'd never have a garden, but if I did,
This will be the third year for our asparagus. We should actually get something usable off of it this year. Yes.
I'm curious, with everything that's happened over the weekend, how the hell did gardening become the topic?
Ray's eating.
I see that Ray's eating, but I mean,
We need something to talk about till he's done.
Yes. So we start talking
once I'll
about.
get done eating, when I'm done eating, I'll get into important stuff.
Yeah. Yes, Tyler.
So when we're gonna get Steve, when are you gonna start up this new Garden Time with Steven show? It sounds pretty interesting.
I'm ready to start it right now.
We're on it right now.
Sounds
Welcome
good.
to the first episode, Tyler.
Yeah.
What do you use for mulch?
I
Human
don't-
waste, old
Yeah.
underwear.
Yep.
oh, gross.
Oh, I
Do
see
not do not use dog food. It has too many, or dog poop. It has too many chemicals in it.
that. By the
or
way,
that.
I see that MF or Stice is back in the chat room.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't want to
Let me
mention. I
see
just
if let me see. Maybe I shouldn't refer to him as an MF again. Let me double check. So I don't want to call someone an MFer unless they actually are one, So I don't want to be calling him an MFer if oh no, he's not an MFer. He's not.
oh, he's back. Huh?
Yeah, he's not an
Did-
MF.
did
God
he,
bless his Christ. All right.
Did he reactivate his?
Yes, he did. Thank God. Because I'll tell you,
For you to share.
am I lying? Am I lying, TJ? Because it hurt. It hurt when I saw that. When I thought that Stice had,
Oh yeah.
had canceled. It hurt. So I'm glad that he's back. So
Was that a slight at you though, or was it just to get away from Steve?
I think it was a slight. No, I thought it was a slight at TJ.
Oh, okay.
Or slide it. I'm trying to think. I don't want to take the blame myself. Of course it's a slide. Of course it's a slide at me. Yeah. So
Dan, do you mushroom hunt by chance?
but I'm not mad at Stice anymore because I just went and looked and he's back. So thank
Well,
God.
welcome back, Stice. Thank you for not abandoning us.
Because
And
that
Tyler,
hurt.
No, Tyler, I do not.
something even more uninteresting than gardening.
Well, I'm almost done. So hold on.
I do all my mushroom hunting in the produce aisle.
Even the good mushrooms.
I just wait for people to bring them to me.
What's the difference in a good mushroom and a bad mushroom? They all taste like dirt.
Right?
I like
Well,
them.
the bad ones will kill you. That's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm definitely going to need more coffee for this morning.
I'm about out.
I don't drink coffee.
Time for you to start.
No, I tried.
Hey, I had to stop.
What the fuck?
It wasn't me.
God, Steve.
I'm sitting on a chair.
That was a ripper there.
I did have some unusual poop this morning.
Oh, good Lord.
Now it's back to
12
normal
minutes,
conversation.
18 seconds.
Now it's back to normal
I
conversation.
should have taken the over on that one. That was 12 minutes, 18 seconds.
I didn't know the bet was going today.
I didn't either.
I didn't place any bets. Don't look at me.
Yeah. So we all broke even.
I sent Steve a very good, a very good turd photo.
I knew it was a poop picture.
Oh no!
And he never even responded to it.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so you took the time out of your day
I sent a
hurt
poop
your-
photo.
and hurt your knees even more to
Yes.
stand by the toilet in pain and take a presentable picture of a turd and send it to Steve, who's supposed to love this. And Steve didn't even bother to give you the common decency to respond. What an ass.
I had a bowel movement that was so disgusting, so foul. And I took a picture of it and I shared it with Steve on Facebook. And then he never even responded. He didn't even have the decency. He did not have the decency to tell me nice turd or anything.
In my defense, I got no picture. This is what I got. It says poopy pics, and there's nothing. See, you don't see nothing. I got nothing.
You never got the picture?
No, all I got was poop pics.
Well, Ray's gonna fix that real quick.
Great. It's going to wind up in the morning disaster chat. Watch.
Remind me to mute
Text
that.
it to me.
I sent it Sunday 2:55 or 10:55 p.m.
The pictures wound up on somebody else's chat.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I don't blame Jen. It was so warm in my bed this morning. I did not want to get up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Well,
this
it's
is
so
great.
cold outside. All right, hold on. I'm just about to start the actual show.
My alarm went off at 7 and I turned it off because I was covered in cats. I'm like, no, I'm not getting up. I refuse. But then I had to get up.
I didn't sleep last night, but up ever since.
Okay, here we go. All right.
I see you're in
Here
your
we are.
living room.
Yeah. My daughter is in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Lucky devil.
When did she get there?
Sunday.
Okay, so after the storms.
Yeah. She's down. She's down in. I mean, literally, she's literally, 500 feet away from Mexico.
Okay.
She's in McAllen, Texas.
Oh, she's way down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's
she's in
warm
South-
there.
Right near South Padre Island is where her friend. She's got a friend that she's had for a long time, and her friend's getting married.
Oh, nice.
And so she had to fly down, and she's in the wedding, so she had to fly down for the big anniversary, or not the anniversary, but the engagement party,
Oh,
And so anyway, she's down there, but so she's not near. She's usually here in the house, and so I have to go to my studio and do the show. But since nobody's here, I get to do the show from the living room, and I'm hurting more than usual. Okay, so here we go.
all right.
On the last show, in fact, Saturday's show and Friday's show, I ended. In fact, I think on the last Thursday free show, I ended it by saying, "Okay, listen, that's it for this week's free shows. We have a subscriber shows, blah 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 blah. I'll see you guys Tuesday. So long." And that's how we did the show. That's how we did it Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, I both ended saying, "All right," and the free shows will pick up again Tuesday.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering about that because I didn't get a memo.
Some of us caught that though.
I did.
Of course you caught it. I made it very clear. And my hair is a mess, by the way, because I had this hood on.
Oh, it was a mess before.
Yeah, but I had a hood on, and it pulled off my my bun.
Oh, you been.
Yeah, my hood fucked my hair all up too.
Hey,
I pulled off a bun, and now I can't find my bun. So, so I made it very clear I was off on Monday.
Right.
But then Monday came around, and I was going to get some sleep in. But as soon as it got to be like 8:40,
Who woke you up?
Oh
what
boy!
the hell?
Who signed her death? Who signed her death warrant?
People
Rest
sending
in peace, my friend.
people sending me messages. Are you okay? Is there no show? What's going on? Why is there no show? I don't see anything post. I don't see anything posted. I can't. I mean, I don't know what. Listen, I've got to get somebody who has permission to post on the Morning Disaster Facebook page.
You and Jason.
Is that it?
That's it. You said you were going to give me permission to do it, and you never have.
Yeah, I should do that as soon as I figure out how to do that.
Or
We've heard
Because-
this discussion before.
Somebody,
give it to me and I'll take care of it.
yeah, somebody needs to say, "Hey, race, we have no Monday show, so
I assumed everyone caught it. I caught it, and I'm not the
Yeah,
guy.
I know, right? Because I made it clear. So that's what I think. I think all you guys caught it. So I don't think it's not Jason's fault because he heard me plainly. He plainly heard me say that. So I'm just saying, all I want to do is sleep in and
If you turn it off, it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Oh well. It was. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. People were all concerned, and yeah. So I need somebody to post it, but yeah, the schedule. I tell you, it felt good to not do a Monday show.
And no, Irene, it's not permanent. We're not taking all Mondays off.
But
It
now
was
I'm
crazy.
thinking. Now I'm
I was
thinking.
thinking that was the case.
It felt
Like it was
really good. I
changing
gotta
so
tell
we
you.
could have a break.
I gotta
So
tell you, it felt
2
really
days off.
It felt really good. Take that Monday off, or what? Or Steve, did you miss it, or what?
No, not really. I mean, it was a strange day. The morning went by real slow, but that's the only thing.
Well, I'm saying it. I didn't mind taking it off. It was actually kind of nice.
Right.
So if it became permanent, I wouldn't.
You
By
wouldn't
the way,
cry.
Big D says he figured it out, and he's stupid, but he knew because that's how I ended the show by saying, "We'll see you Tuesday." I thought I made it clear last week. See, here's the deal. I had a plan. I had a plan to take off 4 days. Remember?
Yes.
I took 4 days off a couple of weeks ago. That was the plan. I was taking 4 days off, which was going to be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But then I didn't because the parade got moved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't take any time off. Well, then I took off last Monday,
Uh-huh.
and then I took off last Tuesday. So there was 2 days that were off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know. I had it to where I took off the same amount of time, but I just stretched it out over
Right.
a couple weeks or something. So you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So I had in my mind, I still had another day left, and I went, all right, let's take it off.
Why does Steve look like he's bored listening to this?
And then he has to look at the camera to make sure. Do I look bored? I'll be damned. I do. Look at there.
Yeah. Well, I was, so I just took the Monday off. It was that simple. There was no, there was no plan. There was no nothing.
The beauty of that, Ray, is it's your show. You can do that.
Yeah.
Steve didn't have a meltdown on the weekend.
What?
Steve didn't have a meltdown this weekend.
Yeah.
That was a
See,
shock.
that was the other
There
thing.
you go.
Steve having meltdowns.
So your new medication's working out?
So far, so good.
That's good to hear.
God.
Yeah. So.
Does make my poop kind of funny, but
Oh my God.
23, 40.
Why?
So you're having poop problems with this new medicine, huh?
yeah, it's kind of in between constipation and non-constipation. Hurt for a second trying to push it out, but then once it starts to come out, it's such a relief.
Consterina.
So,
Once it comes out, there's no stopping it.
Right, and it's not coming out in like a consistent, smooth thing. It's kind of choppy. Like today had a lot of corn in it, and I couldn't remember when last time I ate corn.
Really, I'm good hearing this description. Oh my God.
So when did you eat corn last? Where did you get corn?
Too early.
I don't remember. It might have been a couple of days ago.
Too early. Too early.
well, I'm glad your medication's working for you.
Sorry,
I don't remember having corn.
But is it artificially putting corn in there, or
No, I ate corn, but I don't remember what day it was. I'm not thinking.
How do you do artificial corn?
are you seeing corn? Are you seeing corn when there's no corn? I'm just wondering what the corn allegation is, or what the
Are you accusing someone of coming in and shoving a corn cob up your ass when you're asleep, so then when you poop, corn comes out with it?
That's a possibility because that's about the shape of the poop too. It kind of
God.
have
The elves are coming in the middle of the night and force feed him corn while he sleeps.
the poop is coming out corn cob shaped,
yes.
All
Darkish.
corn cob girth.
letting loose some missiles, huh? Good Lord.
Yeah. I think I'll be okay though.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right, second thing. The Oscars. The Oscars.
You mean the slap heard around the world?
I love the Oscars. I love it's gay Super Bowl. The Oscars are always a bunch of fun. I watched it, and then the whole thing with Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. What the hell? I gotta tell you.
I've already said my opinion. Look,
And you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you. I saw when it happened, I was like, oh shit. All right. And now I gotta preface this. I've interviewed Chris Rock a couple times. I know him. I went to dinner with him. I like him. Chris Rock is one of the nicest celebrities I've ever met. All right. Now he was younger when I hung out with him. We're right around the same age. But he was just a really good guy. Just a super nice, quiet guy. All right. I've never met Will Smith. I've never interviewed Will Smith, so I don't know much about him. But I'm telling you, Will Smith has huge anger issues. For him to go up on stage and hit someone over a joke that wasn't even that good of it wasn't even a good joke.
No. Yeah.
It was no different than any of the other comment. Well, like look at the stuff Billy Crystal used to say about people. Look at the stuff any other comedian used to say about people. It was right in line with all of the others.
The joke wasn't even about Jada Pinkett Smith. It was a joke about the movie G.I. Jane, which hasn't been a movie. When did G.I. Jane come out?
94, 95.
Yeah, 20 some odd years ago.
The consensus is he was referring to her starring in it because of her lack of hair.
Because of her, that was the whole point of G.I. Jane, is it was a gorgeous woman with no hair.
Right.
It was Demi Moore. So the joke wasn't that. I didn't think the joke was that good, nor was it insulting. Okay. Then, and even he laughed at the joke.
Yeah, there's video right before he gets up on stage.
Yes.
He's laughing at it.
And then he goes up and slaps him and then starts screaming, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." You know, and he's screaming it. And everybody's going, "Oh, it was staged." Trust me. A movie star would not be screaming, "Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth."
Right.
That was not staged, because do you know what that cost? Because the Disney Channel owns ABC.
Mm-hmm.
They had to delay all that shit. And do you know, and we didn't, here in the United States, we didn't see the whole thing. Now, the good news is there were other countries where it ran unedited.
There's some people saying that on the West Coast, it ran unedited too for the first few seconds.
Right.
And so we didn't see Chris Rock take the shot. All you saw was him. It just looked like he didn't move. But when you see the unedited version, you see him get actually rocked, and he's looking. He sees that Will Smith is coming up, and he's wondering like, what the hell? And then he's like, and then when I watched the slow motion version of it, I think he thinks maybe Will Smith's coming up and he's going to try to do some kind of impromptu joke or something. And you could see he's at the last second, he sort of looks to make sure that there's not a fist coming at him.
Right.
Or if it's an open-handed slap, Okay. And so he looks to see, and then all of a sudden it gets him. And here's the other thing. This was the first time ever an African American was hired to direct the Oscars. There were people in Hollywood that had two concerns before the Oscars. And people don't hear much about it, but here was the concerns. Number one, Hollywood is funded by relationships through companies that give them money to produce films. So billionaires from all over the world give Hollywood money to make their movies. All right? Which is why you never hear a lot of Chinese commentary in Hollywood. You also don't hear any anti-Russia stuff in Hollywood because a lot of the guys who fund money are big Russian oligarchs and big money Chinese, okay? These are people that have extra money because they are basically stealing it from their people. So they have all this money, and then they are the ones who own companies that finance movies in Hollywood. So there was a concern that somehow somebody was going to say some Ukrainian thing and piss off the Russians, which they tried to stay away from. And then there's also rumors that they were trying to get Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, to have a taped message that ran on the Oscars, and the people who run the Academy didn't allow it. Okay. So that was one concern, was the whole Russian thing. Number two, the other thing was people were saying, oh, these Academy Awards are going to be too black. They're going to be too black because it's a black director. So I'm telling you, the African American community in Hollywood was very they were very sensitive about what was going on in the broadcast because they didn't want everybody saying, oh, this show was too black. And so they would not stage one black man going up and hitting another black man with a bitch slap, because you don't see a lot of white or Mexican people or Asian people going up and bitch slapping someone. A bitch slap is a very specific type of violent act. And it is one man to another man. And it's a bitch slap because it's sort of when you get bitch slapped, that's sort of
because you were acting like a bitch.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you rub it and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? It was just a slap. So there's a whole thing. And it's something that people know is an African American thing. So trust me, it was not staged. They would not. And now people in Hollywood are saying, oh, we can't get another black. We don't want another black to do this because look at the whole thing became blah, blah, blah. So trust me, there was an embarrassment that, and if you looked at during the commercials, you saw Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, leaders in the African American Hollywood community, going to Will Smith and saying, what the fuck, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you go and do this? What is wrong with you? And so there was some embarrassment in the community. And certainly you wouldn't have someone screaming, "Keep my wife's mouth out your,"
Yeah.
my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I mean, it makes it seem totally. You're giving the KKK types certain things to talk about. So it wasn't staged. It was real, and it was really embarrassing.
All well and good, but why did he
Really
lean into
embarrassing.
it?
What?
If you look right before the slap, Chris Rock leans forward like he's expecting it.
Yeah, but no, he because he thought it was a joke. What you could see, he's looking at Will Smith going, "What the hell's happening?" And
But then
he's
he leans
leaning forward because he thinks it's a joke, and then all of a sudden he hits him. I gotta tell you, hats off to Chris Rock. Have you guys ever been hit before?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I've
was a
been-
hell of
yeah.
a hit.
I mean, I haven't. I've never been hit as an adult, but I mean, as a high schooler, so maybe 17, 16 is the last time I was punched.
Well, what are we talking about? Hit with a hand, a
Like where someone
bullet,
just
a knife, an ice pick. I mean,
no. Have you ever? When's the last time you've been assaulted?
I was in New Mexico.
Okay, well, so you were an adult.
Mm,
I was 15 or 16 or whatever, and this guy in high school, I was sitting there and a guy comes up and taps me on the back. And I turned around, and as I was turning, the guy hit me. And I'm telling you. And then there was another time in PE class where I was getting dressed. It was a time when this would have been out of season, because if you were in season in certain sports, you couldn't go to PE. So it would have been, during a time when I wasn't playing any sports. This guy comes up to me in the locker room, and I don't even remember why. The guy just goes and just rocks. I mean, I didn't even see it coming. I was literally undressed and looking the other way, and as I turned, I caught just enough to where, boom, it hit my face. Both times, especially the second time, it hurt like hell. But I didn't rub it. But I'm telling you, it hurt like hell. And the eyes water up. There's nothing you can do about that. That just happens. So, eyes watering, you're not wanting to rub it. I know what Chris Rock was going through. I've been there before. And then Will Smith walks away. Well, Chris Rock is on stage. He's in the middle of performing.
The Oscars.
Yeah. And then in front of a worldwide audience. A worldwide audience.
He basically took it like a champ getting hit like that.
Yes. He never rubs himself, and he tries to make another joke. And then he goes, "Well, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me." And he's wanting to just move it on. And then Smith starts screaming like a lunatic. "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." He's screaming. Meanwhile, you got this guy on stage. All he has to do is perform. So you're expecting him to perform after someone assaulted him. And meanwhile, Will Smith is just sitting there like nothing. Like nothing. Nobody tried to stop it.
Right. That's just curious. Yeah.
Yeah, where's the security?
He didn't say, but when Will Smith stepped on the stage, somebody should have stepped out from
They should have
behind.
stopped him. Yeah.
I said, "Whoa, what's going on here?"
Yeah. When I watched the the camera, the angle shots of the studio. If you know Jason Momoa,
Mhm.
there's one thing where Jason Momoa is getting up because he's wondering what's going on. But then, as it turns out, he had just had surgery. He had just had a hernia replaced or fixed, like earlier in that day. So I'm like, well, the only guy that's doing anything is the guy who just had hernia surgery. He's not going to do anything, and you don't see anybody else doing anything.
Yeah.
Well, security's not going to stop him because they knew he had a win coming up.
It was insane. It was insane. So, but I'm telling you, the person that was in the wrong was Will Smith. He has anger issues. He needs therapy.
He's been
He
through.
He
Go ahead.
needs help.
He's been through a lot this year, too. The past few years, with his wife admitting that she cheated on him.
I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know anything about his wife. I didn't even know about his wife's condition until people started yelling at me on Facebook. They were yelling at me, going, "Oh no, he deserved it because his wife's got." But I don't care what his wife has.
Will Smith has issued a formal apology to
Yeah, he
Chris
said it
Rock.
yesterday.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'll
yesterday
give him that.
He said it yesterday afternoon, apologized to Chris Rock.
I mean, I could see where it was an immediate reaction from Will Smith and where the emotions flew. At the same time, I got to give Chris Rock a lot of credit, because if I was slapped like that and I was in Chris Rock's shoes, I don't give a damn who you are. I'm cleaning your clock right there.
It was such an overreaction. It made no sense. Will Smith, in my opinion, somebody should have arrested his ass. I mean, I'm serious. I hate to say that, but it's true. He went on live television during the time of a war in front of a worldwide audience when the whole fucking world is crazy right now. And the whole world is depressing and insane at this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole world is crazy like that. This guy goes up and assaults a comedian on a worldwide audience show. All we needed was some normalcy. We just needed some normalcy in the world, which is someone watching a television show. It's basically the same show we get, you know what I mean? And just, they also had an award show. So life is back to normal. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all we needed. Instead, the guy goes up and assaults someone during the show. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And then there's a whole thing about saying that Chris Rock didn't want to press charges, so that's why he wasn't arrested. But that's what the police are saying. Let me tell you, the police, you don't need someone to press charges.
No.
You literally have 47 million witnesses saw it happen.
Mm-hmm.
The district attorney there can go ahead and say, no, we're going to press the charges anyway.
We're at least going to arrest him, and then
They can press charges on behalf of the county.
Yes, and they didn't do it. I got to tell you, it was crazy. It was crazy. So there's no way. So the people that are saying it was staged, you're wrong. It's not staged. They would not. Neither man. Who would want to embarrass the black community the way that they have? I mean, there's the biggest one right there, how embarrassing it was. Number two, Will Smith has issues. The man needs help. He's got to get some. I would hope he's going to therapy. I'm telling you, I had like 3 or 4 therapy sessions that I went through. And I'm telling you, it helped me clear up things that I didn't even realize I felt. I highly recommend anyone do therapy because it just helps. You know, you don't even realize how the most important piece of our bodies are your mind. And when your mind is fighting against you and telling you that this is the action you have to perform, there's something wrong. He needs help, and he needs to find a way to fix it, or he's going to kill somebody, or he's going to do something. I mean, you know, these are the kinds of issues that OJ had. This is the kind of, you know, and we see how that turned out. So I'm just saying that in this whole issue, Chris Rock, I thought, handled it very well. And I understand that Will Smith's wife has a condition, but, you know, Chris Rock didn't come out and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you something. You know what? Let's tell you about people who have alopecia. Let me tell you about that alopecia. That wasn't what he did. He made a bad joke about G.I. Jane. And then Chris Rock apologized. He apologized yesterday. He sent out a thing apologizing because of the joke. And he didn't have to. Will Smith apologized. And his apology was basically saying that it was
Dad?
His apology was saying that it was, you know, that he was out of control and blah blah blah. So I just got to tell you, the guy needs help, and he's got to get it soon, because that's not how you can be angry that someone has teased your wife. There's another way to handle it. It should never lead to violence. Like it just should. Violence is never the answer.
All right. So I just want to point out that
Yeah,
I took the it was staged side just to give you a point of debate. Just to be the devil's advocate.
right.
I do agree that it was real, because if you look right after the joke was said, Will was laughing about it and his wife was pissed.
Yeah, and then
He
he
saw
gets pissed.
he saw how pissed she was, and that's when he got up.
Yeah. So imagine how embarrassed she is today.
Yeah.
I mean, let's
Probably
think about-
not.
Let's think about his wife.
She's probably even more pissed that he got up and did it, but she was
Yes,
mad.
she's probably angry at him. So
Yeah.
imagine him when he gets. She's probably like, "What the fuck did you do? I can't believe we're going through." You know, and now think about it. Who has good? You know. Now think about the crap his family's going to go through.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm telling you, the best way he could have done it was to wait, take a breath, and then see Chris Rock later.
Yeah, talk about it at the after party. Be like, yeah, that's funny.
Let's say-
I'm gonna talk about it
And
later.
say, hey
Yeah.
man, that was
Yeah.
not cool. That
That's
was
TV
not
bait.
cool. Because I read Chris Rock's apology, and obviously he didn't know that she had whatever the hell she's got.
Right.
I mean,
Alopecia.
and you could tell that in his apology. But Will Smith could have gone to him and said, hey, that's not cool. That's not cool. My wife has alopecia. And let Chris Rock know. And then let Chris Rock put out an apology the day after the Oscars saying, I found out later that evening that she has alopecia. I would have never made that joke had I known this. You know what I mean? It really just, the whole thing just was bad. And how they hurt the Hollywood community, how they hurt the black community of Hollywood. There's been a lot of damage done over this. A lot of damage done over this. Yes, Tyler.
So Holly mentioned in the chat that the Academy is launching an investigation that may take his Oscar away. Is that even possible? I mean, I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, it's possible. Yeah,
because he did win Best Actor that night.
but
Shortly
it
afterwards.
is possible.
But
It's
if you do anything,
their organization. But listen, he's always going to be thought of as the winner. And the movie was good. I thought. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I know it was okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I don't
on
know about it.
HBO Max for free. So
Yeah, I didn't think he would win an Oscar for it, but it was good. I mean, he did a good job.
yeah,
I still
Big D's right. They have in the past taken Oscars back.
yeah. So
if you do anything to dishonor the Academy, they can strip your award.
think about it. If you're if you're Will Smith, you finally win an Oscar,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go up and you. I mean, oh my God.
I still think he should have won an Oscar for Ali back in the day.
Yeah,
was
I,
a
thought
good movie.
I thought he was great when he played Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, he needs help. So
Oh,
I
definitely.
I hope the guy goes and gets some therapy, and I really do.
Steve, you should share some of your weed with him. That'll cheer him up.
Well, whatever he needs something, because it was highly embarrassing. It really was. And the slap or the punch is one thing, but then when he's sitting down in the chair, take my wife's name out your fucking. I mean, that was crazy. That's crazy. It really is.
I took the stance on it of, does that affect me? And decided, no, it don't. Side
as a white truck driver, it doesn't affect you in the least.
It's not even a race thing. How does that affect me?
But I'm telling you, there's a
Illinois?
racial element. There was I told you when I started this, there was a racial element to this whole thing, from the fact that this is the first time the Oscar awards were ever directed by a black person.
Other than the one incident, did it go okay?
Yes, it was. I thought it was a great show. It was.
The director did their job. There was an unexpected and unforeseen circumstance.
What's everybody talking about?
The only thing that happened at the Oscars.
Yes. They're talking about these two black men getting in a fight.
So is it ever again going to be directed by a black man?
Because, there's people who are racist in Hollywood who didn't want a black man directing it in the first place.
No, there's racists in Hollywood?
Yes.
No.
I just told you that there are Russian oligarchs who pay for movies, who have a shitload of power, who told them they weren't allowed to talk about anti-Russia stuff at the Oscars.
I had no idea.
And they had Mila Kunis, who is Ukrainian. She was born in Ukraine. They even banned her from talking about it. So I'm telling you, there are people that were looking for every reason. They're like, oh, I hope these black people screw this up. We don't need to ever have our Oscars hosted by a black, because people in Hollywood, they hate when the actors get very political. They hate when the actors get preachy. They look for any excuse for that stuff not to happen. And I'm telling you, Will Smith gave those racists
fuel.
Yeah. Gave those racists nothing but something to talk about.
How long had it been before a black person had won the Academy Awards? It was forever.
Yeah.
No black person had won best anything, and they should have. And it was a long, long time.
Yeah.
And Will Smith wins, but it was on the coattails of him embarrassing his race.
So there's a lot of embarrassment with this Oscars that happened.
So yeah, he won.
So for those people that are saying the stage thing, this is why I'm telling you it wasn't staged. Because to permanently embarrass your race is not anything anyone's intending to do.
Now, since we're on the race subject,
Yeah.
Oh God.
if Will had been white, he'd be in jail right now.
Well, I keep telling you,
If the races involved had been different, one of them would be in jail, because if Chris Rock had been white and said that about a black man's wife, you know he'd be out of Hollywood right now.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? I got to
And
tell you, if anything, I'm
because
surprised he's not arrested, because the LAPD, if they're known for anything, it would be usually
Being
arresting
very
the black
racist.
man. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's getting to the point now where they're becoming like very anti-racist because of all the stuff they've been
Well,
through.
what Brent says, if Chris Rock had been white, Will Smith would definitely been in jail right now.
Yes.
Yeah, he's right.
And if he had been
Oh, yeah.
white and said that about a black man's wife, he probably wouldn't have survived his trip home,
Yeah.
and he would have been ridden out of town on a rail, because you obviously can't talk about a black man's black wife
Well, but
being
I'm
white.
telling you, society, Will Smith would be if Chris Rock was a white guy, Will Smith would probably still be in jail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if you flip the coin, if Will Smith was a white guy and Chris Rock had made the joke, Will Smith went up and slapped him as a white guy, he would have been in jail not only for the assault, but for a hate crime as
For
well.
hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to tell you, the whole thing was an embarrassment. It really is an embarrassment. And Hollywood, and I generally like Hollywood. I like the Oscars. I usually feel good when I watch the Oscars. That's its job. Its job is to help, just like the Super Bowl. Just like all these, there's only so many events that everybody watches. And they're supposed to be things to make us forget all the other shit going on in the world. This is one of those events, and he ruined it. He ruined it. And I think there's a lot of embarrassment and shame that should go with him ruining it. And I hope he gets the therapy and the help he needs, because I think it's dangerous. You know, this person obviously has issues, and he's got to at least attempt to better himself. That's my hope. And if I was Chris Rock, you bet I would have pressed charges. Instead, when he was screaming, "Take my wife's name out your mouth," I'd have been saying, "I'm pressing fucking charges. I'm pressing charge. Arrest him now." That's the difference between me and Chris Rock.
Well, accepted the award from jail. Great job.
Yeah. I'd have had him arrested right there. And then I would be bad-mouthing the cops if they didn't immediately arrest him.
Oh shit, they'd be taking me to the hospital. He'd hit me, I'd fall on the floor. Oh, don't touch me, I broke my neck.
So you would have been acting like you had just been touched at an NBA game and you were one of the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He would have been embellishing.
I think when you look at this entire incident, the one thing I see is one of the people involved has mental health issues, and has to get himself better, or at least attempted to get himself better.
Could be because of his wife's music. If you had to listen to all that stuff, it would make you crazy.
I don't know much about. I don't know anything about his wife. I just,
Yeah, I think that would have driven me insane.
You ever listen to her stuff?
No.
I've heard a little bit of it, and that was enough.
I kind of like it.
Well,
You would.
I don't know enough. I'm not here to insult the wife. I just said I just think that. Well, what I said was yesterday, and I said it on Facebook because I wasn't on yesterday, but I wanted to, to elaborate more on what I said yesterday. And I see that Will Smith has apologized. He did apologize, which is nice, but he probably should have apologized that night.
During his acceptance speech, I think.
I'll tell you, if I'm Chris Rock, when I come out on all future events, I'm bringing security with me.
Oh yeah.
I immediately go out and hire 2 really big guys to
I'll
stand
do it.
next to me whenever I do a performance.
The dude made his career out of making tasteless jokes, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Saying shit like that about people. So every now and then something like that's going to come back on you. And this time it happened. It just happened in front of a live audience.
Yeah. Well,
Happened at the worst time possible.
At the worst possible. Yeah.
yeah, I just think it was pretty embarrassing. It was pretty embarrassing, I'll tell you that. I said that was the big thing that I'm like, oh, I got it. That's what I want to start with was that. It's like the only thing that's the only thing that's gone on that I definitely wanted to comment on,
That's all I heard about all day yesterday.
Yeah.
People at work were like, don't make me Will Smith you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I got away with not having to hear anything. I spent yesterday freezing on the motorcycle.
What was the temperature yesterday?
Oh, God. It was only in the 30s most of the day.
Why the hell were you on the motorcycle?
Well, it's got an appointment to go and get tire work done. So I had to get it back from Springfield because I had left it down there all week last week while I was driving.
Yeah.
And I was dealing with, inclement weather all week, and I couldn't really do a whole lot about it. So drove down yesterday and rode it home. Now I'm just waiting on my tire to arrive so I can take the bike in and get it put on the bike.
So you don't have it? Do you have any vehicle now? Is the bike?
I could still take it if I need it, but that's about where I'm at. Later on today, I'm going to be underneath the Suburban working on it. Yes, Steve, you're more than welcome to come over and help or take over the job if you'd like.
No,
It saves me from having to do it.
I can see
What are you doing?
Replacing the front differential, replacing the oil pump, replacing the exhaust manifolds, doing a head gasket job, timing chain and gear and water pump.
I'll do the water pump.
No, You're going to come over and help. You're getting under the truck. You're going to take that front diff out. I'm sure you could bench press it.
That's it falls on my head.
This is a disabled person you're making fun of. That's what you're into, just making fun of the disabled.
Oh, he's an expert, so I would like to see how it's properly done.
That front diff couldn't be that heavy.
Yeah.
It's what, a Chevy? They're pieces of shit. They're not that heavy.
How dare you.
Oh no!
Please, don't turn this show into a show where we're just insulting cars. Yeah, fucking a Ford's just a fucking old rebuilt Dodge. That's what Ford stands for. F-O-R-D. A Chevy, that ain't nothing but a piece of shit. It's a Chevy. Oh, fuck, a Toyota. That ain't
Toyota.
A foreign shit car. That's a fucking a toy car.
Rice burner, damn it.
A fucking rice burner Toyota. Goddamn fucking old rebuilt Dodge.
Fucking Hyundai.
Shit, Chevy. I mean, this show is not going to turn into that.
And that's what you call pulling the pin on the grenade.
Yep, you two did.
Definitely did that.
Goddamn. A truck, goddamn.
Yeah, I've had good and bad of all of them, and you're going to sit here and knock down what I've got. How dare you?
Just
I got a goddamn Dodge, got 400,000 miles on it, and I don't have a bit of problem with it.
I gotta tell you,
Every day.
Except
I
it's
gotta
loud
tell
as
you,
hell.
your truck is impressive, Steve. You have 400,000 miles
Yes, sir.
that you've driven on one vehicle. That's pretty cool.
And it still runs every day.
Yeah.
Got a broken window roller upper.
Yes, that's it. But it's going to get fixed here in the next few weeks.
Drops pieces of itself in Ray's driveway every time you get there.
I don't think so.
Tell you,
Rebuilt.
That's not what I heard.
It's rebuilt with ex-Soviet tank parts.
pretty impressive. I mean, it's pretty impressive. 400,000 miles? Damn. You know. Did you see that truck that Big D bought?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing is nice.
He was bragging on Facebook.
I saw it Saturday. That
about
is
his new
nice.
purchase. Oh my God.
There's a bunch of people at Big D's office that all bought new Tundras about the time he bought his new Ranger. And they've all been in and out of the shop. He was saying like multiple times, my truck's still running down the road. I'm okay.
That's what I mean. He's could not wait to start bragging about that new purchase. Always bragging about his things. Big D's got himself a new toy. Way to go. Yeah. I see everybody in the chat room now everybody's talking about, they're not bragging about how many miles they have on their car.
I got to give the truck credit. I mean, I put the thing in 4-wheel drive. I hadn't started it in 6 months. Didn't check the fluids before I left. The only reason the front differential blew is I didn't put gear lube in the front differential. And I ran it to Springfield and back without any gear lube in it. And it just, but it got home.
I think it's funny. It's gear lube.
Amanda, I know how to change alternator, but on those vehicles, they're a little bit difficult to do. They're beyond my capabilities today.
I wouldn't even know where you'd put gear lube.
In the differential.
Yeah.
Put it in the differential box to keep the gears from
3/8 drive ratchet and extension.
That sounds like something that a normal person shouldn't have to do.
Yeah,
Well,
the older cars.
Gear lube and something.
Normal people, don't go out and get new cars. They just get by with what they've got.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even know what gear lube is.
Smells good.
Oh, shit, it smells good. Ugh.
Especially
90 weight gear lube. Yeah.
I wouldn't know what it is. I wouldn't know where it goes. It's just insane.
it smells better when it gets hot.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I finally had to get I finally ran out of gas. I had to get a fill up because I don't go anywhere except to the health club every day. And that's a short trip.
Bank, that's for sure.
It's a short trip.
So that quarter tank of gas lasted you, what, a month?
Oh yeah. I mean, I hardly go anywhere. So during this time of really high gas prices, though, I haven't had to deal with it, because I don't drive anywhere. But finally, my car was running out of gas, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to get more. So I had not experienced having a full tank of gas in a while. So I finally have gas in my car now. So.
Did you guys just see that?
Yeah, Steve's cat.
Yeah, Milk Dud decided that nobody needed to see Steve.
Yeah.
She's good at that.
Steve, keep your pussy off camera.
And just
the camera.
And just ran in front of the camera. We all saw.
Well, at least it's still alive. So for another month.
Of course she is.
You haven't set her on fire lately?
Nope.
He hasn't sold her for weed.
True.
Not yet, but we're getting close.
So how are you doing? Are you out of rod or are you out of
No?
Are you out of weed?
No.
Are you out of weed? Yeah, what's going on?
No. No.
All right. Because do I need to put together a, should I put together a,
Care package.
You're packing.
should I
I-
put together a plan to help Steve find weed?
No, we're good. We're good.
I
Ask
think
him
he
for-
got really stoned before the show started because the camera hasn't gone off yet.
Huh.
there
Yeah,
he goes.
He's giggling, so
We
he
have
did.
liftoff.
So are you not smoking during the show anymore, Steve?
No, you asked me not to.
Oh, look at you.
So he gets
Wow.
all he pre-games. He gets all boogered up beforehand.
Right.
He lights up before the lights go on.
And then as soon as the show's over, he's just like,
Look at
Yeah, he looks like he's
Oh, see, there's the pipe.
there it is.
he looks
It's
like
in my
he's got a
pocket.
little, it looks like he's got a little buzz on now.
It's little, not much.
At least you got something going on. Good for you.
A damn cat bit me and looks like it's got infected now. Some bitch probably got rabies.
It's probably dirt.
No, no, I took a shower today.
From the cat.
Cat?
No, I really did mean from Steve.
Oh,
Why is your cat biting you?
Yeah, what did you do?
I don't remember what I did, but she got pissed and she turned around and snapped at me. And like, you son of a bitch.
well, don't
No.
put your finger where it don't belong. She won't bite you.
That's what it was. That's what it was. She was sitting on my face.
Too open. Too open. Oh my God.
That is not the kind of pussy you need on your face.
Well, BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed. They
Yeah.
have put together a list of outdated slang terms that should or could make a comeback.
I hope word is not one of them.
I gotta tell you something. This is how old I am is I don't even know these. They say these are outdated and old slang words.
And you remember using every one.
No, I don't. I don't think. I think I was too old to use them when they came out.
word.
Here's the words:
Okay.
on fleek,
What?
Huh?
buggin',
Yeah.
I've heard that one.
illin',
This is all 90s stuff so far.
trippin', poppin', word,
Help! No!
bomb, flavor, fresh. I should try to guess what these words mean and see if I'm right.
Oh, God, no.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know I have no idea what on fleek means.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I have no idea what on fleek means.
That's some made up bullshit that means it's like on point.
Bugging means something's bothering you, right?
Yeah, what you doing? What you bugging, man?
Yeah.
What you bugging for?
Tripping is.
Why you be tripping?
Does
Yeah.
that mean you're
Tripping
high?
and bugging are similar.
Like I would do on the weekends. You tripping, Steve? What you tripping for, boy?
Illin, does that mean you're sick?
No.
Oh.
No, that means just like you hanging loose. I'm illin', man.
So illin is not bad.
No.
No.
So man, Steve's on the toilet. He's illin.
Yeah.
That's not what it is. goodness sakes. Poppin'?
Yeah, the party's popping, man. You should come over, man.
Word.
Ah, God, I hate that one.
I have no idea what screaming word means. I have no idea. Word.
Okay.
Bomb. As in this show's the bomb, right?
Right.
I know that one. Flavor.
Yeah. Ain't your baby got some flavor, man?
Well, I mean, okay.
No.
Flavor's like that Kool-Aid is cherry flavor. Is that right? Or is there another definition for flavor?
I thought flavor was like nice.
I have no idea what flavor is. Steve likes them women who got that stank flavor.
That I believe. Of course, some of
know.
those women bring out washcloths with Steve.
I imagine fresh means new, right?
Yeah.
Like that's fresh,
Or cool, you know.
Turnip.
Uh,
It's a vegetable. It looks like a red potato, right? A turnip.
the white.
Yeah, white. Red would be radish.
Yeah.
Boo.
What?
Boo is a girl. A boo's a boyfriend or girlfriend, right?
Yeah, that one's already made a comeback
All right.
and is dumb.
Fly.
That's
Fly-
on a pair of jeans, isn't it?
Fly is means cool, right?
Yeah. Like your car is a fly, motherfucker.
Fly is the hole in the front of your pants.
That's what I thought.
Tight. That's tight.
That word is tight, man.
That means good, right? Tight is
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
That girl's tight.
Karen says boo is bay.
Oh.
Well, they're both dumber than shit.
I have no
Exactly.
idea. Frontin'. I do know. Frontin' means.
That's what Steve wants from Fat 420.
That's what it used to mean.
The frontin' is no. Frontin' means
Bullshitting.
bullshitting. Like you frontin', acting like you're all cool and bad. You're frontin'. Words ending in easy. What? What does words ending in easy mean? A player hater. Stilo. Dope. Well, I know what dope is. Dope is
What Steve smokes.
it's either drugs or stupid,
That's
right?
weed.
Yeah.
Dope used to mean cool at one point.
Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
it's
man, that's dope.
Yeah, you
I
go back
remember
to like the late 80s.
I remember when you called someone a dope, it meant you thought they were dumb, Steve, quit acting like a dope. You know what I mean? That's what I think dope. That's what I think dope means. Swag. Swag means good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Think so, yeah.
Slag, SL.
Swag,
No, swag with a
SW.
Swag.
Oh.
SWAG. Swag. Did you get your swag bag? And YOLO. Do you know what YOLO means?
Oh God,
You
that
only live once.
that word's back.
No, it's one of the words that needs to go away.
YOLO.
YOLO is what a person says before they do something fucking stupid and end up at the hospital.
Hey, you only live once, right? Isn't that what YOLO means?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what YOLO. you know, I don't know what YOLO means. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it means.
It means like you only live once, so why take it safe? It's a stupid fucking word.
This
Oh,
is all
well.
stuff from the late 80s and early 90s trying to return. Ugh.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing is they're wondering if these words are going to return.
I hope not.
YOLO.
Word.
So that's according to BuzzFeed. So I thought I would share that to end today's show, right? So there we go.
I got a word we can do without. BuzzFeed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh well.
Wonder if Jason has an opinion on that.
I think I hear my dad.
Is this audio from Jason sleeping?
All right, let's wrap it up today. That's today's welcome back. It's a Tuesday,
Not
which was
Monday.
the scheduled day to be the first day of the week. And I'll tell you, taking off Mondays wasn't going to be permanent until today when I saw so many people bitching about it. Now I'm thinking maybe it should be permanent. With as many people bitching about it as they're bitching about it, perhaps this is something that should be permanent.
If they take a big handful of quit your bitching first thing in the morning, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, I did find something, stumbled across it a little bit older from an earlier show that might give you a smile.
You found something that might give me a smile?
Uh-huh.
Something to make me smile even though we're already 5 minutes late and I got to go work out?
Yep.
It's cold out.
Better be quick.
I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Gonna chop his ass up. My children are going hungry. I will eat your ass. I'll eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now going, I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. My superpower is being honest. And I will eat your ass.
That's the Alex Jones eat your ass.
Wow.
Pretty good.
They're nice.
Oh well. All right, let's wrap it up for today, guys. Listen, it was I'm in the living room today. I'll hopefully be in the studio next show. But you guys have a good Tuesday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 8:00 or somewhat close to it
Ish.
for the next show.
See you at 8:30.
Great rest of your Tuesday. Talk to you later.
Thank you. Oh my God.
I'm Alex Jones. I'll eat your ass. Word.